She is suing you because the child that I must assume needed braces as a necessary, just like food, clothing, shelter, medical care, that's a necessary. Put him out, please.
I just had a question.
Mama, I don't answer your questions.
Medical pays for them.
What's good, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. It's Tiara, and for those who are new, welcome. So today we're going to be continuing on with the Judge Judy series. Y'all already know I love the series, so I'm gonna keep doing it. I've only done 2 so far. I've been getting really good feedback. I'm glad we're on the same page because you know your girl is a good series. I think somebody said in my comments in the last video that Judge Judy is still doing these cases, so that's true. I gotta watch them because I was not aware that she's still doing these. When I'm watching these cases, I like to kiki with you guys. If at any point in this video I am misunderstanding the case or I get something wrong as far as the case is concerned, please let me know, because there's so many times in the past where I will think something's happening and I get it wrong. So I don't want to confuse you guys. Let's help each other out. But y'all know I don't like to keep my interest too long, so let's get straight into the video.
You were married to the defendant's former boyfriend.
Yes, ma'am.
And your husband passed away recently. They had a child together.
Yes, ma'am.
The child was primarily living with you and your husband at the time of his death. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
And at the time he was about 13?
Yes, ma'am.
How old is...
Wait, he was 13 or she was 13? Wait.
How old is he now?
13.
13. This is your lawsuit. While he was living with you and your husband, you got braces for him.
Yes, ma'am.
Because he needed them.
Yes, ma'am.
And you took out a loan.
Yes, ma'am.
In order to do that. Your husband is no longer here. You want his mother to take over the responsibility of the rest of the loan.
Yes, ma'am.
And to that, his mother says she is not responsible for the loan because she never signed the loan papers.
Correct.
That is a lot. My heart's already heavy because of the situation. My heart goes out to the both of them. Actually, for real, that's a lot. Now with the case itself, I can only say my opinion because I don't really know what it's like. But when you just look at it black and white, the stepmom got the loan, the mom didn't sign the loan. So if the mom didn't sign the loan, then why would you expect her to pay the payments? You took out the loan. And with that same logic, you can go take out a loan for anything. If you want to put him in private school, if you want to enroll him in sports, and then what, you're just gonna throw it on her and expect her to pay it? That doesn't really make any sense. Now it'd be different if she had a conversation with the mom like, hey, we're gonna do this, let's go on this loan together, and then she wasn't paying it, then okay, she's not fulfilling her duties, her role. But you can't just take out a loan nilly-willy and expect her to just save you. I'm confused. Let me watch more of the case because maybe I'm jumping to conclusions.
This is the recommendation to get the minor braces due to he had a...
Just a second, let me read. I can read it.
I know this has nothing to do with the case, but I don't know what it is about the medical professionals and their handwriting. I feel like it's just a theme. And you know what's so crazy? I'm so sorry, guys. This is a side note. But I saw a TikTok and it was talking about how doctors and nurses and people in the medical field have really bad handwriting. And somebody in the comments who was in the medical field admitted that most of the times they're probably doing that so that the patient can't understand what they're saying so that they can't ask them more questions. How crazy is that?
So this was the referral that was done in May 21st, 2007.
Yes, ma'am.
And at that time, was he in fact living with you, or was
Yes,
he
full
was
custody.
living with you and your husband?
Yes.
I don't really know what the laws are. I don't. But if you have full custody over him, wouldn't that mean you have full responsibility? Am I tripping? Like, I'm not trying to be ignorant. I'm really not. I don't really understand the rules with this. I know there's like half custody, full custody. But from my understanding, if you have full custody over a kid, then they're your responsibility. Correct me if I'm wrong.
How much was the total bill?
The total bill was $3,000 some odd dollars, Your Honor.
Yes.
I can say something, please?
Yes.
About the recommendation and the dentist bills and all the records, I have never seen any of that.
Doesn't make any difference.
And about the...
You paid. You paid. Just a second. I read your answer. You paid, according to you, what you thought you could pay, which was $800.
To keep the peace
Just a
on.
second. I don't care whether it was to keep the peace or not. It has really nothing to do with the loan, Miss White. It has nothing to do with the loan. It has to do with your responsibility as a parent to give your child whatever necessaries your child needs.
Oh, I missed the biggest piece about this. Guys, oh my God, please forgive me. This is why I do this stuff on YouTube, because I feel like if I was doing this on TikTok or Instagram, they would eat me up. I completely forgot about child support. I did. I really did. Obviously, she's gonna have full custody, but the mom has to do child support. Like, come on, duh. I was just confused because my whole thing was like, okay, you pulled out the loan, you didn't tell her, and you're expecting her to come save you. I wasn't really thinking about like the child implications as far as the finances go. I'm just thinking about them two. So I'm like, you're an adult, you took out a loan, it's your responsibility. I just came to that realization, it happens. And this is what I'm saying, like there's gonna be times I'm working these cases, I get it wrong. So my original point does not stand. Mom needs to pay up. That's still your child, you have child support. Now I don't know how it works when one of the parents are deceased, but that does not mean that she should just stop paying child support. Unless the judge orders something crazy, I have no idea. But from what I do know, I'm pretty sure she would have to contribute.
Your Honor.
Just listen to me. Who are you?
I'm her husband.
It has nothing to do with you. Judge, listen to me. It has nothing to do with you.
You guys know that Abby Lee sound where it's like, and all of a sudden, I hear an agitating, grating voice. That's literally him. Because who are you?
No, it has nothing
He's
to do
my
with
child.
No.
He stays with me in my house.
I
He's
don't
my
care whether
child.
he
I've been
stays with
raising
you.
him since he was-
Listen to me. It has nothing to do with you because you have, at this point, no financial responsibility with regard to the child's dental care.
I do too. He's in my house. I'm married
Okay,
to her.
listen, this is not a discussion that you and I are having. We don't have discussions. I'm telling you what the law is. You have no financial responsibility for the child's braces. You don't.
It's literally that simple. And I cannot stand, oh my God, I need to calm down. I can't stand when individuals feel like because they pay for something, then it's all about you. This is my house. I'm responsible for you. It's all about me, because I pay. Okay. What does the law say? What is he even doing? You're literally in front of Judge Judy. Do you think you can outsmart her? And I know I get it wrong, but if I'm in court, I'm keeping my mouth shut, especially if it has something to do that has nothing to do with me. Now I understand maybe he takes care of the kid, like he's at their house. Okay, cool. Wait, hold on. Whoa. Why is he at their house? Didn't the stepmom say she has full custody? I can only assume that she probably takes him over there in good faith because that actually didn't make sense. I just realized that.
Now, as far as the plaintiff is concerned, I'm telling you what the law is. This has nothing to do with her obligation under the loan. She is suing you because the child that I must assume needed braces as a necessary, just like food, clothing, shelter, medical care, that's a necessary. Put him out, please.
I just had a question.
I don't answer your questions.
Medical pays for them.
I would be so embarrassed. You kicked me out in front of everybody. I feel like this is what it feels like as a kid in class when you get kicked out of class. I definitely got kicked out of class when I was younger, but he definitely asked for it. Like, why do you keep yip yapping? She already told you to be quiet. And then you want to run your mouth to the side talking about medical pays for it. Clearly it doesn't if she has to take out a loan. Like, what are you talking about? I'm trying not to jump to conclusions. I really do not know these people. I don't know them. I can only go based off of what the case says and what is being presented in front of us. But I want to know what you guys think. Like, right now in this moment, what are you thinking? Is her husband wrong? Is the mom wrong? Is the stepmom wrong? Now, from what I understand from Judge Judy is that as far as the loan, that got nothing to do with it. And that's kind of what I was trying to say in the beginning. Like in my mind, I was more so thinking about the loan, not the child's needs. So I'm like, okay, if you pulled out a loan, how do you expect her to pay the loan? Now it makes sense that if the child needs braces, then you need to help contribute, period. Doesn't mean you have to pay for the loan, just contribute. So that I get. So I don't know why the man's still talking.
Just as your husband has no financial obligation to this child, absent a showing that the state is paying any money for the child, neither does the plaintiff when she was his stepmother.
Okay.
She took on that responsibility while she was married to your former boyfriend. She was the child's stepmother.
Okay.
She is no longer the child's stepmother.
So she's saying that because the husband passed away that she's no longer his stepmom legally? Is that what she's saying? Because that's what I understood. Therefore, the stepmom shouldn't have any legal responsibility for him, period? Is that what she's saying? I think I got mixed up right there, so help me out.
Malik had Medi-Cal at the time. Now, when you have Medi-Cal, there's certain points that you have to, come up to with your mouth for them to say that they can have them. Well, Medi-Cal denied him because he didn't have enough points. So
Right.
Medi-Cal said that, he didn't need them.
You are responsible, Miss White.
Did I get it wrong again? Does Miss White have full custody? This whole time I thought the stepmom had full custody, not the mama. I'm actually so confused.
Do you think
Okay.
that his father and his stepmother obligated themselves financially because they paid for a substantial part of this loan
I wasn't
back?
involved.
I'm speaking. Because they wanted to torture him?
No, Your Honor.
I just cannot. I really do understand Judge Judy's frustration. Because why am I repeating myself? I don't like to repeat myself. So I can't even imagine her in the court of law just trying to do her job. And she can't even get to the end of the case. Because they just keep yapping over her. Can I speak? Can I speak? Can I speak? Can you answer the question? Like, answer the question and then maybe she'll give you a chance to speak. But I'm not gonna lie, it is a little bit hard for me to really focus because I'm still stuck on the custody thing. I'm scared that I'm getting it wrong. If I get it wrong, it's like I could put this video in the trash. And I feel like you guys get me. Like, you guys are so gracious to me. You understand if I get things wrong. It's okay. But if y'all got it for real, please write down your analysis in the comments.
A private doctor said that your son could benefit, his whole mouth could benefit from having braces.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Your Honor, please let me say something, please. I'm begging you.
Go ahead.
The thing is that I wasn't involved in the process at all. When they told me about the loan and everything, they had already did everything.
Fine.
They didn't.
It has nothing to do with the loan.
I could have went and got a second opinion.
Put your hand down. No.
Why does she keep talking about this loan? She already said it has nothing to do with the loan. So why do you keep saying the L word? Wasting everybody's time. Do the people in the back get paid? I've never been a part of the jury, so I don't know. I know that people get called to do it, but I feel like they need to get paid. Their time is being wasted.
I could have went and got a second opinion. We could have went somewhere else to try to get something that we both can afford. I have 3 other children. I wasn't involved in anything. It was all about a control issue. Oh, we're doing this. Here, you pay this. Involve me in something.
Listen
and
to
she
me
wants
carefully.
me to pay all of it.
Listen to me carefully. She wouldn't have come here if the child's father was still alive. She has no responsibility to pay for the necessaries for your child.
She's been paying half all this time.
It has nothing to do with the loan. You're not understanding me. Your head is fixed in the loan. It has nothing to do with the loan.
I feel like these are the type of people who listen to respond. Like, they're not processing what's being said. This is probably the 5th time she said this has nothing to do with the loan. Yet here we are. We probably spent, what, 7 minutes talking about the same thing? This case could have been over.
These braces are necessaries, just like you give your child breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Okay.
And as the parent that's left, you are responsible in the law for all the necessaries of this child. All of them. She's not responsible anymore for anything with regard to this child. You are responsible for everything, having nothing to do with the loan.
I'm sorry. I was not expecting this to be in Southern California. I'm gonna just keep it at that. I understand what the judge is saying as far as responsibility part, but I think I'm not on the same page with who has custody of the kid. It's really, really bothering me, and I feel like I really can't make too many opinions if I don't even understand who has custody. But from what I'm understanding, before the husband was deceased, they, as in the husband and the stepmom, had full custody. So what I don't know is how it works after. Does the custody remain with the stepmom, or does it transfer back to the mom? That I don't know, and I do not think they clarified that. So I think that explains why I was so confused, but regardless, she's still the mom. That's your kid. You need to take care of him.
You are responsible for your child's medical and dental care. And there's an outstanding balance now of $1,127. That's your responsibility. And if your husband, all of it.
So she didn't assume responsibility in paying half of it?
It's not her. No, it's not her child.
What do you mean she's not responsible? Girl, that's your kid. I understand that she's married to your ex, but why are you trying to forfeit responsibility for the child for somebody else? You gave birth to that child. I just feel like as a mother and as a father, in this case, it's just the mother, you need to take care of your kids. That's something I can never get with. Take care of them, bro.
It's your child.
So she can go out and get a car and he totaled it and, oh, here, you pay it because this is your child. Without consulting me at all.
No, car is not a necessary. If your child, however, needed an emergency appendectomy and they took the child to the hospital and there was a $20,000 medical bill and the child's father died, you would be responsible for the entire $20,000 medical bill because you are his mother and you are the only surviving parent. It's your responsibility. You are his mother. Not hers.
The fact that she even has to explain this is really sad. Why are you fighting so hard to not take care of him? And why are you going to the extent talking about a car? What does a car got to do with your medical bills? Nothing. I'm just gonna say this as an open-ended statement. Not everybody needs to have kids. Once you have a child, like, that's just your responsibility. Oh my God. It needs to be mutually both their responsibility. That's not the case here. I really don't know why she's even going back and forth about this case. This is embarrassing. And that's how kids grow resentment towards their parents. Like, oh my gosh. I'm not a therapist, so I'm not gonna go into that lane, but it's a lot.
That's the law. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $1,127. Thank you, Your Honor.
She ended that real quick. But But as she should, because I feel like half this case was her repeating herself over and over again. Like, dang, this video could have been shorter. I feel like Judge Judy is always gonna have justice to her. That's why I love me some Judge Judy. Like, she's always gonna do the right thing. She's always referring to the law like it's not a he said, she said. This is my emotions. It's what it is, black and white. If you guys are part of the YouTube crew, come on, let's just have some kind of morals. Like, oh my gosh, let's do better. But that's gonna be the end of today's video. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for joining, for watching, for tuning in. If you like this video, you like this series, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It really helps grow out. And again, if you're new to the YouTube crew, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you had a good time. But aside from that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I'll see you on the flip side. T is out.